Good morning. Hello. How's it going? So, there's quite a lot of roadworks out the front today, so I'm hoping the microphone doesn't pick that up too much. Being that it's Sunday, you like a nice quiet morning, don't you? But for some reason, the council decided to tear up the roads first thing this morning, so got woken up to a lot of noise, which is great. But there we are. So yeah, I'm up nice and early. Had my breakfast, walked the dog, and figured we'd fit in a stream because I'm actually away on a little holiday as of tomorrow, so I'd like to get a stream done before we get started. But anyway, let's see what I'm going to do today. I finished off most of the weekly challenges. Let's see what we've got left. So there's not really much left to do in terms of challenges. I need to do 250,000 stagger damage to enraged behemoths. So that's pretty easy enough. I can just do that as I go. Chopping sticks. Slay 3 behemoths using axe or warpike. Perfect, okay. So it looks like we're using the axe today. And I'll add a cell, which... yeah, we've already got a cell that adds stagger damage, so increases the damage against increases stagger behemoths, so... there we go. Percent increase to stagger damage. We'll use that one. Okay. Let me just double check that the stream is running okay, that there's no issues at all. Looks to be okay. Hopefully the microphone is loud enough, hopefully the game audio isn't too loud. Yeah, let's see what we're doing. So, we'll run up here. Might just work through some escalations, I think, today. Yesterday, very early in the morning before anyone was actually up, me and Becca worked through quite a few weekly challenges, and it was good. I had a really good time. It was good catching up again. Yeah, so we've done our Terror, we've done our Blaze. I think we should... do we want to do Frost? Frost's really tricky, I've found. I'm not doing Umbral. Absolutely not. What's my shock armor like? Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll just work through some low level. We'll do some Frost escalations, I think. We'll start with a nice easy one, just to get started. Private hunt, let's go.
Surely the right component is around. Yes.
See, I've got plans for another game that I'm going to stream soon. I was thinking of streaming Warhammer 2 Total War. I think the only thing that was putting me off streaming that before was it's a hell of it's a really difficult game to run, and I'm assuming it's a really difficult game to stream because there's so much going on the screen at one time. I think you need a really decent internet to be able to stream it properly. But I'm going to give it a go. I'll maybe test stream it soon and try it soon. Warhammer 2 Total War is probably, it's one of my most favourite games in the last 10 years, I'd say. It's an excellent game, so we'll continue on with Dauntless just now though, because it's just so easy to play. That's why I just keep playing it all the time. So, and I am working on another little lore video for Dauntless because my old videos have actually been doing really well. I kind of abandoned them a while back, but they seem to be doing really quite well just now, so just out of nowhere, I don't know why. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right. So this should be a nice easy one to get us started off, but I'm really just trying to complete these weekly challenges. Nearly done. We'll go...
You need some charged aether to take
defensive.
back to Ramsgate. And watch out! Frostbite can set in faster than you think. Look for zones of warmth to beat the frostbite.
Yeah, that's what killed me and Becca yesterday, was the cold, when we tried to do this. Oh, I forgot. I always forget he does that attack. Oh crap. Star first. We'll bring them down here, see that we stagger them there. Perfect. That's what we want to do. But we want to get them when they're enraged, which I think is going to be a bit more difficult on these lower escalations. Oh, well, he's enraged. Perfect. Ow. There we go. Arusala. Hey, check out your channel because you seem genuine. If you want any help leveling escalations, do you have an XP boost, or if you just want to play with someone? Well, thank you very much, Ursula, that's really nice of you. Thank you very much. Genuine, that's a very nice thing to say. Yeah, probably at some point, yeah, your help would be... I mean, I'm not really in a rush, you know, I'm one of the very few people that just enjoy playing the game. But, yeah, I mean, always happy to team up at some point. So thank you very much for stopping by. I've been playing Dauntless for about 2 years on and off. I kind of go through hiatuses every now and then. I really like the game, but every now and then I just kind of go off it. But yeah, I'm back enjoying that game, which is good. Might turn down the game volume a little bit, it seems to be quite loud. Yeah, I'm turning the volume a bit. That's a bit better. There we go. Ow. Yeah, that's very true. It's a really grindy game, and I do enjoy that for the most part. Sometimes you just kind of crave a game like that, and Dauntless is perfect for it, especially that it's free. It's one of the very few free games that I've actually put money into as well. I buy the Elite Hunt Pass and things like that, so that is a very good game. Between this and Warframe, probably my two favourite free games of all time. I'm assuming you're pretty good at the game. I'm assuming you've got quite a lot of experience playing it. I've always just kind of been a bit, you know, just kind of average at it. I enjoy it, but I don't go out of my way to be incredibly good. Lantern Hole goes. I'm sorry if you struggle to understand my accent. I am Scottish. Some people struggle to work out what I'm saying at times. I find these guys quite easy to fight against, so it should be good. Nope, missed. It's embarrassing when you miss that. I seem to do it way too often. Nope. Missed again. go. No bounty. Nice one. Strong Scottish accent is one of the good ones. That's good. Not everyone thinks so, but it's I like being Scottish. I always go for hot shot. Yeah, as long as it's easy enough to understand. So what kind of weapon do you main, Ursula? Is it? Must pronounce that properly. Arusula. Okay. What kind of weapon do you usually main? I usually go for the axe, sometimes a sword, but I'm kind of enjoying the warpike recently. But mostly, for the most part, it's the axe. I know it's a bit slow, but I just find it the most satisfying to use. I used to be better. My friends say I'm still good, but I've let my skill and build up slip back more casually after trials. Yeah. Did Reforged hinder you as well, I take it? I know a lot of people who are a lot better at the game were obviously hindered a lot by when they updated the game with Dauntless Reforged. Because basically they just nerfed everyone, didn't they? I mean, I quite like the update. There's a lot of things I don't like about it, but for the most part I quite like it. I'm assuming that probably affected you.
So this will be your final battle. This time.
Yep. An easy peasy. Yeah, I think we'll go for a trickier one next time. I'm not good enough to do the frosty escalations, the more difficult ones myself. I just find the frost kills me too much. So we'll see if we can. In fact, you're more than welcome to join me for a frost escalation if you want, Ursula. Hebrew Hammer Gaming channel. Hey, what's up, Dragonlord? Hey, Hebrew Hammer Gaming. I'm doing great. I'm assuming it's quite late where you are, or early. Because I think we're 11 AM where I am just now. But thanks for stopping by, appreciate it. Again, just playing through some more of this. Okay, I'm just trying to work through weekly events and just grind my way through it. So everything but main repairs, strikers and axe. Reforged kind of nerfed us with the devs being a little too strict on the restricted. Yeah, you're definitely right there. Axe Reforged mostly fixes that the Omni sales gave us. Yeah, the Omni sales are excellent, I think. But you're definitely right. There was a lot of unhappy players when they brought out Reforged. The power back though. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's about 6 AM here. I'm getting ready to go to work. Oh man, that's not so good. Hopefully you have a good day at work though. I'm off for a week, so I'm enjoying it. Me and my partner are gonna go a little holiday up north, which I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, Ursula, you're more than welcome to join my party just now if you want. There's no rush, no, don't feel any pressure though. I need to get through some frost escalations, but I just can't do the more difficult ones myself. So what I'll do is I'll jump into one just now, and you're more than welcome to join if you want. I'll just jump into a public hunt. Yeah, I work night shifts just now, and I have done for about a year actually. And I quite like it because I'm a bit of a night owl anyway. Like I'm usually up all night, so yeah. So it's quite difficult getting back into the day routine again, I find. Oh, no problem, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for joining. And I'll jump through this hunt just now, assuming I make it, which I'm not entirely sure I will. And then, yeah, you'd be welcome to join me on, you know, as many as you want or as few as you want. There's no pressure. Just I'll go through this one myself first, and then you're welcome to join me for the next one if you want, or I can join you, whatever you prefer. I'm not particularly bothered, to be honest. I'm kind of prioritising these weekly challenges just now. The cell I am using, the only cell I'm using, is the Iceborne. I think that's probably the most common that people are using. I really like it. I like the Ice Lance. I think it does quite a lot of damage. And then you get obviously the defensive buffs. You'll notice for the most part I usually go for defensive. I'm a bit of a tank. Like I like Scar's Defiance, and most of the cells I use are usually defense focused rather than attack, which I'm sorry to say does mean that I'm quite slow a lot of the time. I'm hoping this guy knows what he's doing though. And I've just noticed how low down my camera is. Let's fix that. Oh no, it's not too bad. I'll bring it down a little bit. There we go. That should be a bit better. More. My camera's not actually too bad, but I'm running it at 480p because I've always found that with the videos, the game seems to run quite well, but is that person still there? Oh, they've left me. Oh no. Oh, they have as well, they've left me. God damn it. Yeah, I find that streaming, a good resolution with the game and the camera usually doesn't work too well, so I'll drop the resolution on the camera a little bit. Yeah, they've went and abandoned me, so this will be a really quick hunt because I cannot do a higher tier Frost Escalation by myself. So this will be interesting. I think they've left me. Their character disappeared, so I'm assuming that means they left me. Yeah, they have. God damn it. This will be very quick then. I'll probably make it to like the second or third behemoth. I just find that the frost creeps in so quickly.
You can use all the protection you can get. Keep an eye out for the spears.
Right, we're going to start with this guy, that's fine. Oh, there we go. Ursula sent me a friend request. Nice one. Accept that in just a minute. Ow. Terribly timed. Not good at all. You just have days where you just can't time anything. Just everything's mistimed. I'm having one of those days. There we go. It's better. No, not at all, not at all. As I said, I won't get very far. I cannot do the frost escalations myself. I can do obviously the easier ones, but the 10 and 50s I just cannot do. I can do the Terror myself, I can do the Flame myself, but the Frost I just find impossible. I just feel like you get overheated too quickly. Did I use that? It does, yeah. I'm running out of time already. See, that's it. Already halfway there. Not good.
You have courage, but don't be a fool. Warm yourself against the frostbite near the safe areas before it's too late.
It's a really difficult one. Oh god. Oh, that does a lot of damage. As I said, I really won't be too long. See, there's the cross coming in already. It's just quite difficult to break parts off. I think I should probably focus my sails on that, but oh well. There we go, see that's it already. Right, let's get this friend request sorted. See, it's taking on the behemoths isn't the problem, it's just beating that frost I find difficult. Ugh.
The bosun tells me you should stand by for pickup.
Okie doke. Well, that wasn't good. Each Eska is harder than the last. The power boost from the one Eska is added to the rest though. Yeah, that's very true. Right, let's get you in, get you added. There we go. There you are, invite sent, so just feel free to join whenever. And if you're okay to do frosty escalations, that's perfect, but I'm quite happy to do whatever you would prefer as well.
Do stop by the tower, won't you?
We'll have to think about reforging the sacks as well soon. And there we go, joined the party. Brilliant.
Hello.
Hello there, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, thanks for
Woke
your help.
up, got on.
Ah. No, pop the volume up just a little bit. Yeah, there we go, perfect. Well, thank you for your help, appreciate it.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, you okay
Never
with
mind.
frost escalations? Okay with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice one.
Back.
Cool. There we are.
Yeah.
Perfect. So the chat in Dauntless has never been that great, so sorry if I cut off on that. Me and my friend Becca play this quite a lot, and we find it cuts off very often. So
No, I get it.
yeah, you obviously know, yeah.
I remember back when they had party chat or public chat, and
Yeah.
it worked great, and then they added talking on loading screens, and it broke it,
Yeah,
and
that's
they've never
right.
figured out how to fix it.
That sounds like Dauntless. in fact, they'll fix something and something else will break. That sounds a bit more like Dauntless. There we go.
Well, I think they meant to remove public chat because that's one way to bring chatting on,
Yeah.
loading screens without breaking the game.
Mm-hmm.
But but then people complained and they tried fixing it in a few updates and it just never went through.
Yeah. Oh, you've got the... I know the armor. Is that the one that comes with the collector's edition thing? Is that right? Am I wrong?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I only paid the $30 for the...
Ah, nice. Yeah, I got that as well. I actually gave the armor to someone else, but yeah, I got that with the collector's edition. It's nice though, it's cool.
I don't know where am I at? Yeah.
Oh, and Mark's just joined the stream. You're still playing Dauntless. Yes, Mark, still playing Dauntless. The first like is mine. Thanks, Mark. You ever played Asphalt 9 before, Ursula? Am I saying that right?
What?
Is it Ursula?
Yeah, you're saying.
Ah, there we go, yeah.
What was the question though? Sorry,
You
I
ever
didn't...
played Asphalt 9? It's like a free racing kind of arcade game.
No. I think I've heard of it though.
Yeah. My friend Mark here, he's very good at that game. Streams it
I'll target their weak spot.
every weekend.
Wait
He's
for my marks.
really good with that. Right, I'm curious to see this. I imagine you're going to blow me right out of the water here, but this will be fun.
No, we'll keep the frost mirror down this time.
Yeah, that's just the issue I keep running into. I can take it, you know, I can take the behemoths. It just takes me a while. It's just beating that frost I struggle with. So where are you from, Ursula?
US.
Ah, yeah, I thought that. Is that west somewhere? Midwest? Something like that?
I'm in Missouri right now, but
Oh, nice.
I plan to move somewhere else sometime.
Yeah, I think we all do now. Spent way too long being at home now. I've got family in Texas, so you know, I used to, not so much nowadays, but I used to go to the States every single summer. I used to spend my entire summers in the States, so I loved it.
Very nice.
I'd love to get back again. It's been a while.
I spotted a crack in its armor. Target my mark.
Here in Scotland, we're actually getting a good summer for a change, so quite enjoying it. Let's go. I feel we're making progress already, so I appreciate this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the game doesn't do well explain a lot of stuff in it.
But then it keeps the casuals out, I guess, so.
Right.
I went back and the reason I actually went on a hiatus from Dauntless was because I kind of started getting into Monster Hunter a little bit. And I enjoyed it, it was great, but I don't know why, I just feel like I kind of go back to this game a lot more often. I mean, obviously everyone makes that comparison, but I think I prefer, for the long term, I prefer this to Monster Hunter, which you don't hear many people saying, so. Yeah.
Right. Sorry, I need to turn up voice chat. So if I
Yeah,
sound
I
like I'm
mumble a lot as well. so I
agreeing with
apologise.
everything, or I'm asking you to repeat something, it's because of that.
Ah, don't worry about it, it's fine.
Darn asses here.
There we go.
Stand in the hole real quick while I do this.
Yeah, we here in Scotland we tend to mumble a lot, so apologise for that. We kind
No,
of
that's fine.
we're quick, you know, we're not very clear at talking. Skyrim Explorer's just joined my chat as well. Greetings from gas station on my way back from holidays. There you go. Hello, Skyrim Explorer.
You have courage, but don't be a fool. Warm yourself against
Thanks for
the
stopping
frostbite
by.
near
Just
the safe
Dauntless
areas
we're playing.
before it's too late.
And I'm getting a lot of help here from Ursula just now. A lot of help. We've already actually, in about 2 minutes, we've already made more progress than I made by myself, so that's good.
Yeah, the frost meter, what level are you on your frost escalation? I forgot.
I think
Okay.
about 12. No, about 10 or 12, something like that. I can't remember. I actually think I need to upgrade it a little bit. I've not used my points. Jesus, you're fast.
Yeah, to lower your frost meter better, when you're running solo, the crit amp lowers it the best.
Yeah.
Especially when you're using a high damage weapon like Axe. Because those crits just annihilate your meter.
Yeah. I think I actually need to upgrade my frost escalation. I think I've still got a few points to use, so I better do that after this one. That's what I'll do though.
Right. There's also 3 nodes on the Frostesca amp tree that will give it, in total, 30% less meter gain. Or
Okay.
meter gain 30% slower.
Yeah, I'll start prioritising that then. That's good.
And they're in the first 3 trees. One's at the, I think the first one's at the bottom of the first tree, second one's at the top of the second tree, and third one's at the bottom of the.
Yeah, I'm obviously not breaking parts often enough, so I think I'm going to have to start using those nodes. I think. I can't even keep up with you. Fucking hell, I'm so slow.
Look for zones of warmth to beat the frostbite. Sky Slayers aren't made for this weather.
You completed all your escalations?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm just
I
a terror in the
was,
flame.
Overachieving and completing them day 1 takes about 8 hours if you farm it.
That's
Well,
commitment.
not 8 hours. 8 to 10 hours. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Depending on
Commitment, I like
who
that.
you're with and what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to break Shroud's Tail for you because those are the most needed resource.
Yeah, that would be handy, thank you.
Stupid how much they're needed.
What do you think of the new hunting grounds? I forget the name.
I actually really like the hunting grounds. Well,
Pretty cool.
originally I hated it because I didn't like how much lag it brought, how much. There we go.
Oh, nice one you get to.
But I got into it recently because I needed to. I'm working on my damage with elements on my axe for my mastery.
Nice.
So I'm doing hunting grounds because you do more damage in hunting grounds than you do.
Yeah. I think I've only been there. I've been there twice now. I think. Took on. I can't forget the name of the behemoth, but big badass one. I forget his name.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, press the button in time.
Ah, damn it.
I missed. I.
Excuse me till I find my axe. There we go. Oh, I've missed the game. For goodness sake.
There we go.
It's finished, Sky Slayer.
I wish I could say I contributed towards that, but I really didn't. Thank you. Fuck's sake. Well, I'm impressed. Thank you. This is helpful.
I have a boon that makes
See how we get on with
Sky Slayers
Ushka.
more powerful, but only if you inspire them with your prowess in battle. Sky Slayer, you are about to face a beast my people consider a living legend. The Urska has dwelled deep within the heart of Skaldaskar's ice caverns for as long as we can remember. And my most sacred duty asks
I'll get there eventually, don't worry.
Unfortunately, it never seems to stay
I
dead.
should have waited to spawn him then.
Don't worry.
This will be its final fight.
Don't wait for me.
I'm gonna try to break first to fail too. Probably never use his armor, but it's not bad to have.
Yeah, it's always good. What of the escalation bosses, what armor or weapon do you like the best? Do you think? I quite like.
what?
So I quite like Agaris's axe. Well, Agaris's weapon, like the buff it gives you. You know, the free kind of revive. What one do you use the most, you think?
Carnivore,
Carnivore,
honestly. But I also use, like, the best one for hunting grounds is Malkirian.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
So you can get to fight super fast.
Yeah, you just zap there and you're there. Yeah.
Oh, tails broke. Cool.
Damn it.
That was fast.
Did you get it? Nice.
Yeah, tails are. Pause that lowest health on him.
Oh god.
I did that too early. On the bright side, that was first death. That's the thing that I
tend not
noticed.
to die very often, he just caught me off guard there.
Well, I've played with people that have defense builds and they just die a lot.
Yeah.
So
If you're going to do a defense to build, then try not to die at least, come on. Getting frost down a little bit. That's a close one.
right. Dagger. There went face.
There we go.
No pause this time, but
Has been defeated.
there's always next time.
Oh, well, thank you. Jeez, oh, that is the first time that I've beat him not on a public hunt, so thank you.
Our new allies will be ready.
He's not a bad fight. It's just you're lucky you didn't play him back when his tail had too much health in it.
Yeah, and you just couldn't get a tail.
Oh, we got tails eventually.
Hmm.
We had my friend and I is a pike main,
Ah,
and I was letting them wound every part on Behemoth, and then I would step in and basically insta kill it with my axe. Because if you look at the last 4 nodes of your Slayer's Path, or not your Slayer's Path, your last 4 nodes on Frost Esca, those are all based on the avatars at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm going to go up there just now and have a look. Let's see.
And I'm gonna go into this on the series if you need a visual,
Yeah, that would be
more
very
clear
helpful.
definition, but
Your time, Slayer.
later on. But sorry for the promo there. I didn't think about that when I started. saying
No. Feel free. Advert, on you go. It doesn't bother me. I'm quite happy. You've done me a lot of good. So you okay? You want to do one more? Is that alright?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm good
Appreciate
for as many as you want.
I'll go one more and then I'll probably just go solo, doing hunting grounds or something for the rest of the stream, but I appreciate the help, so feel free, promo away man, on you go. Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
Although seconds
But
just
anyways,
joined. 2 seconds.
the last ones are, you want to grab them no matter, even if you don't grab the avatar, like say you never grab crit, the 10% more crit damage is still nice.
Okay.
The stagger one gives you, or the wound one, sorry. If anyone, even if you don't wound it, if anyone wounds a part, everyone who has this thing and has selected an avatar at the beginning, obviously, gets 2% attack, or 2% damage increase, which adds up very fast. Especially if you get a cool shot that has 7 parts, or you don't get your rug in that. But yeah.
Okay.
You get with the stagger 2% attack speed every time somebody staggers. And then if you get the mender one, which I see you grabbing, everyone on the team gets, or everyone near you, including yourself, every 5 seconds will get healed 25 health.
Right, okay, that's helpful. You know what, I think what I'll probably do is, I do like silly little lore video things, but they get quite a lot of views, they get like 2,000 views and stuff like that, so I'll stick a little, I'll stick your channel playlist into that for the next one, and because bloody hell, that's helpful, it's really helpful, so yeah, I'll do that, man, that'd be great.
Lauren, Lord, Dauntless is amazing.
There's not enough on it online. That's why I started doing it. That's kind of why, that's mainly what I kind of focus on the channel. I just stream on the side sometimes, but there's not a lot of people doing it. I think that's why recently I've been getting quite a few views for it. So yeah, definitely, there's a lot of really interesting things in the background that you don't really notice, isn't there? So. Seka, hey man, little hello, and I go, wait, is that? So, little hello, and I go, good stream, thank you, thanks Seka, thanks for stopping by, appreciate it very much. I don't stream very often, as you might know, I'm not incredibly good at it. It's not something, I don't like to sit in front of a camera very often, so, yeah.
Looks like you took time on your stream display.
I made that last night, like kind of the template thing. It's quite cool, quite happy with it, so I wanted to use it. Like kind of the gold boxes and then all the little details around it. I never used anything like that, but I quite like it, so I was just bored and sat there and made it, so I thought, why not?
Right. That's the first time in a long time I've seen Cross main do a beginning interrupt.
You Sky Slayers might just know
That's
what
weird.
you're doing after all.
I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, we'll go for that. I honestly never realised how slow I was until now. So thank you very much for letting me realise that. So slow.
Oh, you're welcome.
Powerful, but only if you inspire them with your prowess in battle.
Should be going after Reza first.
So you kinda, like, you making like a kinda step-by-step tutorial kind of thing as you go, yeah? Just like episodes or something?
One more time, sorry.
So yeah, sorry, I mumbled quite a lot. Are you making like kind of step-by-step tutorials?
Yeah, as I unlock things on the Slayer path, because the game doesn't do a good job at explaining it itself.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like, as you noticed today, and I was really upset about it, but I didn't want to show it on the video.
Yeah.
Or not today, yesterday.
Yes, yeah.
I was talking about interrupts, and then it was like, oh, here you go, when it should have done that back on Embermain Island.
Yeah.
Like, when you launch the game, because that's what that island is for, is to get your first behemoth and learn how to interrupt, and it's trash that does. Now I know why no one knows how to interrupt, is because it doesn't register to show you that.
No, it doesn't, no. I guess YouTube is what they're relying on, they're expecting everyone to go on YouTube or Google what to do, There we are, nice.
Yeah, stupid. It's honestly stupid. But, no, this game has always needed people to go in who love the game and do a decent tutorial guide, and no one's ever done it. At least, even when they did do it, they haven't done one for Reforge yet.
Well, that's what you're doing, so that's good.
Look for zones of warmth to beat the frostbite. Sky Slayers aren't made for this weather.
Well, here we go.
And Shroud again, yeah, let's get that tail.
There was one part on the red that I didn't break, and that was upsetting. I broke head, gem, and one leg, and I didn't break tail. I'm upset about that. Because, again, yesterday I explained that you want to, on every behemoth, go in and break at least one of every part. Or I think that was day 6, it might have been day 5. That I said that.
Well, my tactic
never know
until
when
now
you
has
need
been don't die, so I think, yeah, definitely I'm going to have to start focusing on breaking more parts. Oh crap.
Oh, he wants you dead. Got it.
Nice one.
I hate icy grasp. No, but level 18. There you go. Where'd he go? There he is.
His friends, he's dead.
Oh, it's rough.
Nice one.
I'm going to take a lot of damage here. Never mind, apparently I'm going to take no damage.
Here's an issue. I'm taking damage because I walked into his black sludge.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, but
Yeah.
apparently I wasn't taking any damage out of it.
Yeah, I'm not anymore now, actually. Yeah, I was a bit worried though. I thought I was just going to keep dying until I died.
Hit my mark, Sky Slayer.
And the game used to do that to you, where I think they nerfed a lot of the elemental damage over time
See, I thought
from
that.
Behemoth,
Yeah.
because like the Umbral used to do a lot of damage and people
Yeah.
would die from it.
Yeah, I still hate Shrouds. I just hate Umbral in general. I still need to do the Umbral escalation. I'm so far behind.
Right. That was a mistake on my part.
What'd you do?
I got Discipline level 4. And Discipline, if you don't have it unlocked yet,
Nice one.
gives you 50% extra crit chance, but makes you take 100% more damage.
Yeah.
That's
So
why that hit there took me down to half health.
See, I wouldn't know because I just focus on defense all the time.
Right.
There we go. So what other games do you play, apart from Dauntless?
I've been playing the new season of Fortnite a little bit, but I'm
Oh.
not that into Aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying the game itself right now
Yeah.
for some reason, but the alien part of the storyline I'm not really into.
Yeah, fair enough. I haven't played it in a very long time, so it's been a long
And then
time
I
since
need to
played
get back. I started.
You have
I was a
courage,
month late
but
to the
don't
party,
be
but I
fooled.
started Monster Hunter
Throw
Rise
yourself
on my
against the
Switch.
frostbite
Yeah,
in
same.
safe
Yeah, it's a good
areas
game.
before it's too late.
I need to get back into it. I'm about,
Me too.
I would assume, halfway through before that first update. Because
I
that
haven't.
first
I've not
update
played.
added
Yeah, I've
more-
not played the new update yet. I've not checked it out yet.
Yeah.
See, that's actually how I found Dauntless, is because I didn't play it until it came out on the Switch, and then I just figured it was the perfect game for, you know, grinding away whilst I was on night shift. So that was when I first started playing Dauntless, was when it came to the Switch.
Oh,
Ah, damn it.
Track.
I'm alive.
Starting to area. If you stand under or near the pillar, like outside of his visual, he doesn't throw anything because he can't.
Ah, right.
So he just hops down.
So right under where he is, yeah. Oh.
Almost dead. This is Aether's animation. Love and hate it at the same time.
That's how I feel about Dauntless, yeah.
Well, no, his Aether chart, his Aether state is the only time he does interrupt. So if you're farming his mastery card, you have to wait till he's half dead. That's an interrupt.
Doing one. Oh.
I did that too early. No, I'm stuck. Got frozen.
I didn't know if that would work.
Oh, my times wore off. That sucks.
Oh, I've done it again. How are you dodging that attack?
I'm using Discipline, but it's right before it hits you. It's a very stupid dodge time. He will always land on this brazier on the left side of its arena.
Okay.
Looking from the entrance, obviously. So if you go to that brazier and then dodge right at him, you'll be able to start hitting him again. So not have to run to him. I don't think we're breaking tail this time. Nope.
The Urska has
Oh, well,
been
not to worry.
defeated. Perhaps
Yeah,
it will
you need
return.
2 tail
It always
per
seems
armor.
to find a way.
Right. Well, I've got
When
one
the
just now,
frost
that's fine.
borders, perhaps our new
Well-
allies will be ready.
That was very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's. I'll probably just head off solo now because I'm getting so immersed into playing the game that I'm abandoning the stream. But yeah, man, I'll give you a shout out in the next. I'll tag you in this as well for your tutorial. That'd be because it'll be very helpful for me as well. I think your tutorial. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's been fun. And if you ever want, just play casually or
Yeah. I play off stream all the time, so yeah, that'd be great.
farm parts, I can throw together a better build 4th het, less DPS based.
Yeah.
But
Well, thank you very much.
yeah, it doesn't have to be escalation. But yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, definitely, I'll make sure to shout you out, and yeah, you have a good day, man. Take care.
Yeah, you
See you later.
can figure out what the buttons are.
See ya. And there we are. Well, thank you to Rusilla. That was really, really helpful. I'll make sure to leave him a shout out in my next video. It was really good. In fact, I'll actually find the channel just now. Let's see. Before I forget. And there's my epic friend request, that's good. Yeah, that was actually really helpful, genuinely. I struggle with some of the technicalities of Dauntless sometimes, so very helpful. There we are, there's, yeah, so Rusilla, what I'll do is I'll link, and I'll put that in my comment section just now. Good morning. Hello. Oh crap, lost it myself. There we are. Just about listen to my own stream there. There we go. So yeah, that is a link to Rusilla's channel. Please go and check them out. Let's have a look. Yeah. Step-by-step playthrough and guides, very very helpful. Let's help me get a lot more views because I think it's very well deserved. A lot of really good things on the channel. A lot of Dauntless. And Little Nightmares. And Outriders, just about everything. So yeah, definitely go and check that channel out. Just check my notifications. Cool. Right, let's get back into just doing some solo runs. Let's see how my weekly tasks are going. So, still need to falling behind on this stagger damage. It's tricky. Managed to complete the chopping sticks thing though. Let's see what we've still got to get. We've got 5,500 reward cash coins, if that's what they're called. So we might as well just come finish off buying this armour. Yeah, get that as well. Oh no. No, I don't want to join the Slayers Club. There we go. Yeah, so we've got that entire armour set. It's quite cool. Maybe go for the weapons next, and then maybe the die, if we've got time. Right, so we'll just focus with that on the background. Let's get these bounties done. I'll probably not stream for too long because I've got a birthday to go to later on. So I'll probably stay on for, how long have we been on for? About an hour? Yeah, probably stay on for about another half hour. Go for Blazing Shock. And we'll go for Slay 12 Behemoths. Axe counts as 2. Perfect. Level up our hunt pass. Okay, so this is the only challenge we've got left to do. Bounties we can do without even attempting to do it because we'll run into these guys anyway. I think what we'll do is levels my pike at. Stagger. Yeah, we'll level up our axe and then reforge it, I think, and then maybe jump into some lower level hunting grounds. Let's go to the Paradox Breaks. We were just talking about that there, so yeah, let's go there. Do I have the right armour? No, I don't. I'm going to have to change that. That wouldn't be very useful. Yeah. We'll go for Burnie armour. I'm going to change this transmog because that looks ridiculous. Right. Right, so we'll go for Burnie armour. We'll go. I don't really know. Go for that. Yeah. Probably dye it at some point soon, but not just now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then there we go. Looking good. Transmog that axe, I think. We're just gonna, yeah, we'll get that up to 20 and then we'll reforge it, I think. Why are we going? We don't want to go neutral. What is the average behemoth here? The Paradox Breaks. So we're probably best with. We'll take on a Chronivore. So. Not really got anything. I don't really want to go neutral. No, we'll go Terra. Nope. Move that. Stick that on. And area of damage. Grim Onslaught. Okay, that'll do. Let's go to the Paradox Breaks. I don't think I've actually shared this place on stream yet, so it's quite cool though. We're not far away from leveling up that axe, so we'll do that. No, I want to transmog it. Right there. There, that's cooler. Is that better? Nah, we'll go with that one. Right. Phantom Gamer, hello. How's it going, man? You alright? Thanks for stopping by. Streaming in the morning for a change, actually. I was planning on staying for about another half hour. I've got a birthday to go to later on, so I won't be on too late. I hope you're doing alright, man. Just playing some Dauntless. Yeah, this place is pretty cool. Just recently added in one of the newer updates. That's great. Right, so we'll fly over and meet the other guys because there's a chronivore over there. We'll take him on and maybe that'll give us enough XP to level up our axe. Yeah, it's really, really hot. I don't know what you guys are getting, but we seem to be sitting about the mid-20s, which for us is just ridiculously warm. It's roasting. Although the sun's not out too much today, it's quite cloudy today, but it is very humid, so. What is that? Yeah, we'll go and join in with these guys. Hopefully they've not killed them by the time I get there. There it is. I really like the chronivore, I think it's really cool. I think it's really well designed. Oh, he's only quarter health. I feel a bit rude to be jumping in here, but oh well, who cares? I'll take the XP for it. Yeah, mid to high 20s. Yeah, you're probably just a bit warmer than us, no doubt. God damn it. We're not used to it in this country, are we? And we've got quite a lot of neighbours, so he's dead already. So I have to shut my window, and this PC just it really heats up this room. It gets so warm in here. Well, I didn't deserve that, but I'll take it. And we're so close to leveling up that axe. So close. We could probably do it. You know what? We could probably do it with a low level escalation. Yeah, we could. Because we could do it with our bounties. Take on Blaze, Terra. I think Terra's the way to go. So yeah, maybe we could just jump into a really low level escalation really quickly. Yeah, we could do. I think that's exactly what we'll do. Let's go with that. Yeah, we'll go Terra escalation, yeah. After I level up this axe, Phantom, you're welcome to join me for a few games. I'll be on for about another 25 minutes, so you're more than welcome. When I level up this axe, I'll go back to level 1, so I'll be a very low level, so we can just jump into some low level activities if you want. Right, so we're leaving this place already. I know it was barely here, but I really was just trying to level up my axe for the chronivore. Oh, I've never been over here. I need to do a proper exploration of this place. There's a lore. Long sought by Farslayers of old, the artifact they called the Martyr's Reach pointed. They claimed to the hiding place of the legendary weapon, a warpite capable of taming the power of the dreaded Rezakiri. You can't say for sure if the weapon exists, but the artifact certainly does. Zelia Farslayer will surely be interested in helping you find it. If it turns out to be more than a legend after all, she might even have some idea what it's called. Why it's called the Martyr's Reach. Okay, Zelia. That's helpful. Taking its time. He's back already. What I'll do is I'll cancel this. For goodness sake. Yeah, man. I'll be about. Let me check. Yeah, I'll be about 10 minutes, and then you're welcome to join. Be great. I'll cancel this. And then I'll jump into an easy one. In fact, Phantom, feel free to join just now. Actually, if you want, we could just head in together if you want. IDK Thesaurus Me sent me a guild invite. Well, that's very nice of them, but I'll be alright. Thank you very much. Yeah, log on, Phantom, we can just jump in now. I'll head back to Ramsgate. No rush though, and if you're busy, don't worry about it. I'm just be good to catch up. We've got a neighbour, a couple of doors down, who is obsessed. It's a little boy. He's only about 2, I think, or 3. And he's just obsessed. No, he's about 3, I think. And he's just obsessed with my dog, because she's always just lying out in the garden. And he just like wanders up to the gate sometimes and just like shouts her name. He'll be like, Willow, 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 over and over again. It's quite cute.
That hunt pass suits you, Slayer.
Oh, thank you. Nice one, Phantom. Thank you. Don't rush yourself. There's no rush. And if you're busy, don't worry. We were playing with Becca yesterday, and we had Ursula, who just joined for the start of the stream, who was really helpful. They really know their stuff. So I've left a link to their channel to anyone that plays Dauntless or watches Dauntless or is interested in Dauntless that doesn't have a clue what they're doing, because they have a really good tutorial on how to do it.
I would speak with you.
No, we've got a quest for Zelia, because that's going to get us that war pike they were talking about. I might go and talk to her just now. I'm not going to complete the quest just now, but I'll talk to her. Hey Zelia.
Look, a slayer.
Look at you, want to be a slayer. She says it all the time. Exotic pike.
You're gonna slay him.
Zelia
Get
Farsley
it.
recognises a strange and exotic artifact you discovered. The craft, the God Hand. That's interesting. You saw what? Where? And I care because... Oh, nice sketch. Yes, that's definitely the Martyr's Reach. Can't believe you found it. Before me, at least. But that's cool. It's not a contest, whatever. If the Martyr's coming back, they'll come carrying the God Hand. That's how the story goes. And you're no martyr. But the right pieces you can carry that exotic war pike anyway. After Borman forges it, obviously. Duh. Farslayer's legends are weird. But so are Farslayers.
Go.
Well,
Don't
that's
keep the demons.
very true. Right, invite. I'm going to send you a guild invite, Phantom. And I'm going to send you a party invite as well. Mr. Phantom Menace. So, feel free to accept both. Because I've started a new guild. And so far we have 1 member, which is me. I'll send Becca one as well. I forgot to send her one yesterday. Let's get a nice big guild started, eh? Right, so
How are those weapons treating you?
craft the
When
God
it comes
Hand.
to weapons,
What do you need to craft the God
makes
Hand?
perfect.
What's her name? There it is, right, God Hands. Okay, so, oh, we can craft it. What's... Oh, and it's good on Umbro. Oh, yes, we want that. Right, so we'll craft that. Nice. And we'll power surge it. Oh, that's
Good
great.
choice, my friend.
Okay.
Borman blades.
You alright, Phantom? I think that's you in the party now, man. Oh, and he's joined. Has he joined the guild? He's joined the guild as well. Yes, 2 members. This is good. Right, well, I'm good to go, man, but take your time sorting out your stuff. If you've got a microphone, feel free. If you don't worry. Oh, that's good. I want to check out the stats for that God Hand. I didn't know we'd have the parts for it. So, God Hand. Channel a beam that deals increased damage up to 200% the longer it is channeled. Yeah, I've been wanting that for a long time. This is good. This is good news. And it's good on Umbral, which is also good. So we can... That'll be handy, because I don't have many, you know, weapons that are good against Umbral. Right. Just drop me a message when you're ready to go, Phantom. Why am I getting alarms for people's birthdays? That's weird. My computer's just, for some reason, started reminding me that it's people's birthdays from Facebook. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't really, you know, care. That'll help with them Umbral escalations.
I have interesting new developments.
You might have to, if you're having an issue with your mic, Phantom, I don't know if you are, but you might have to unmute it, which you can do in the settings. Or, no, you can do it by go to social and pressing triangle, I think it'll be on the PlayStation. I'm ready. Right, he's messaging, that's good. Okay, let's go. So we're just going to do like a low level escalation. A Terra. Because I want to level up this axe. So let's do this. I'm excited. Not like you not to speak. Oh god, there he is.
That better?
That is better. What was wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. I just had to sort it all out first, and I still need to keep it down.
Ah. How you doing? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. You might be able to hear my fan and my dog.
No,
They're next to me.
This
So,
will be worth your time.
we've got roadworks out the front just now, so that's all I can hear. Surprisingly, it's not.
We've been having construction around here all the time. We've been doing it like 11, 12 o'clock at night because it's on a like junction.
Yeah.
But it's kind of annoying, and it's so late.
I wouldn't mind it usually, but it was like 6 o'clock on Sunday morning. They're just like, oh, yeah, let's go and tear the shit out of this road. And let's, let's go and wake everyone up on the streets. So I was a bit kind of pissed off this morning, but I'm over it now, so it's alright.
Yeah, I hate how long it takes sometimes because they've been building houses for like the past couple of years now. It just takes them too long.
Yeah. So how goes the gameplays? The wastelands and your you had something planned recently as well. Oh, what else was it you had planned again? It's a horror game. You were talking about, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was. I'm gonna do some Dying Light soon because Dying Light 2 is coming out at the end of the year,
Yeah.
and I'm also gonna do some Sakura War soon. But I doubt you'll actually be interested in that.
You'd be surprised.
And I've also been doing the Age of Wonders Planetfall too.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yes, sir. That's good. So I take it you've got a lot more free time in your hands with college being done.
Well, yeah, obviously, and I've sorted out my applications and stuff, so I've got pretty much nothing to do until September, so might as well make use of the time. Well, I'm going to be doing some forensics and criminology, so I'll be pretty busy once I get started in September, but I will try my best to keep up with stuff, of course.
No, you got to prioritise your whatever it is you're doing. That's really good to get into. I had a friend that did that, and then went off to uni and did law, and then he's a police officer now. So yeah.
Yeah, well, it's definitely an interesting course, but honestly, it's not actually something I plan to do as a job. It's just obviously I have to go and do something, and it's definitely something that's interesting. And it'd be nice to have that knowledge, but I actually want to go into game design, but that's not something that's open to me at the moment. So until that's possible, I need to do something else. So it might as well be something that's interesting and that I'd actually, want to do.
Well, you are very young. Don't let anyone ever rush you and tell you should be doing something else. So yeah, definitely just take your time, man, until you eventually do what you want to do. Too many people in my life told me, oh, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be doing this, So yeah, just game, working in the game industry would be a dream of mine, but I just don't have the talent for it, really. Don't have any kind of Graphcon talent or computer talent, so...
Yeah, well, I need to, obviously, because one of the things is to get onto one of the courses at the college that is game design, you have to have a portfolio of your, design work of, characters and such, or landscapes or whatever, since that's obviously an essential part of the course. So, and I obviously don't have one yet, so I'd have to sort one out, and then you present that at the interview, and then they tell you, whether it's good enough and such for the course.
Yeah, well, just take your time and work on it, I guess. There's no point rushing something like that. It's not easy to put together a portfolio, not at all. So. I've got an interview on the 28th for a job, but the closer it gets to the date of the interview, the more I'm kind of like, nah, I don't know if I'll do that now. I just don't really know. It's not easy deciding what you want to do.
The thing is that obviously you can't always have things the way you want, but I'd rather have a job that I actually enjoy, because if going to it is something I enjoy and I have fun, then I'm more likely to want to do it, and I can do it for years. If it's something you hate, then just getting up every morning to go and do it is, an effort.
I've been there. I had a job for 7 years, and when I first started I loved it, it was a great job, and then slowly over time I just started to despise it. I just wouldn't get out of bed sometimes, and I was always late for it. I just kind of lost my way, so yeah, I've been there, definitely, it's not good. So yeah, definitely just do what you enjoy. Now all I do is work on a night shift, so I don't really have to do anything anyway, but it's getting to that time where I need to get a proper job now, so... But until then, I'll just happily sit on my computer and do fuck all.
Well, a night shift would actually be pretty nice for me, honestly, because I'm always up to like 3 in the morning and stuff. So I never really feel tired, and I'm always just sat on my phone and stuff, so... It'd definitely just be nice to be able to just sit there on my phone for a couple of hours at night.
And there's less people, which is always a plus.
Yeah.
That's funny, because when me and Becca, or Renegade, were playing yesterday, she mentioned that you were on later these days, and I was like, that's because he's finished college. So, that's...
It's because I'll play during the day sometimes. I just do all of my recording and editing and everything later at night, because I'm not busy then, everyone else is in bed, it's quiet out, so I can just, do as much as I want for as long as I want, undisturbed. Obviously during the day, I could be asked to do something, or someone could come to the door or whatever, and then I have to stop, mid-recording or whatever. And I try to do that as little as possible.
Yeah, it's not easy when there's just chaos everywhere around you. Night time's always more peaceful for something else. I actually feel kind of weird streaming during the day right now.
I always take my dogs out late when it's quiet and there's nobody around, so they can run about not undisturbed. and then when I get back it's, you know, 11 o'clock, so I can do everything then.
How are they getting on with the heat? They okay?
Yeah.
Willow's got a hell of a fur coat, so she's kind of struggling a bit, so it's just kind of early and late walks we're taking her. There we are. But she's from Serbia, so I mean, obviously the winter temperatures there are ridiculously cold, so she's not used to warmer, you know,
Yeah.
warmer climate.
That's the problem, because I see a lot of people with, you know, huskies and such, and then I feel bad for them, because even though, you know, it's raining and it's cold, for them that's still extremely hot, because they're used to living in like thick snow and stuff, and even they get hot then, so they bury themselves in the snow to cool off. So our kind of weather would be, you know, way too hot for them.
And you don't hear that very often.
So no.
Right, I'm just going to level up this axe, mate, and then I can jump into something else. Yeah, I think I'm just about there. Do you like the new stream layout? I've been kind of experimenting a little bit with the whole interface thing.
Yeah, I'll do some streaming later, and I might upload another video too. It'll be probably 11, 12-ish tonight.
Right, I can reforge. That's good. You can feel free to choose where you want to go if you want, or if you just want to follow. I don't really care.
I'll just follow you. I've got, you know, it's nothing special I'll have to do, so.
I'll probably only be on for about another 10-15 minutes anyway. I've got my cousin-in-law's party, birthday party. I say birthday party, it's just like dinner and stuff, so shortly, so I need to get showered and stuff. But so that'll be good, lots of food. Right, well, so that's reforged. Okay, so I'm back to level 1, so yeah, let's jump into something nice and easy. Would you fancy, what level's what were you using again? I forget. You're using
whatever you want's fine. I mean,
bike.
I'm more than happy to just go wherever.
Can't go too easy. Oh, there's the dog coming in. Hello. Hello. What's that? I'll put it on camera a wee second. Look. That. Don't know if that'll pop up on the stream. Yeah. You happy, Doug? She was at the groomers yesterday, so she smells absolutely amazing. I just keep sniffing her. I feel like a weirdo just sniffing my dog. Yeah, you see?
We all do it.
Right. Oh, she's just lovely. Right, I very much doubt I'll be able to get my camera to the way it was now. I've just ruined it. Right, let's see. And she's fucked off again. She's too hot up the stairs, so she just comes down. She just sits downstairs or outside in the garden all the time. Right, that's about there. Yeah, it's better. Right, man. Let's jump into something else. Sorry to keep you waiting. Right, yeah, that'll do.
I'm fine doing an escalation or something.
Jump into a wee hunting grounds. I've seen Silverian still comment on your videos and stuff. That's really good. He was he shared a video where he was doing like a travel around like a town of his or something. It's Finland he's from. It was really nice. He was like doing game pickups and stuff like that. So.
Aye, and I saw that Skyrim Explorer was doing videos. He went to Solitude in Poland. Looks a lot better than the one in Skyrim, honestly.
Solitude in Poland? I didn't.
Yeah, he said it's. Well, no, because he went and he said it's like Solitude, like from Skyrim, but it's obviously in Poland. You should watch his short video. He just like scattered around. He has like a little resort place and a mountain range. It's, you know, beautiful, a lot better than the kind of stuff we have over here.
Yeah, I'll need to check that out. I'm away up north to the Highlands tomorrow, so it's just like a different world up there. You've got the Central Belt, which is just kind of similar to your, England, but once you go up to the Highlands, it's just like majestic as fuck. So.
Yeah, well, there are quite a few beauties in the world, many of which people don't know about. Like around here, it looks nice in some places, but it's just sort of been forgotten.
Yeah, no, yeah, everywhere. Like even just your local area, they've always got nice places. We just forget it all the time, don't we? Yeah, right. That's good. Right. They changed the little animation for dodging with the warpike. It's quite funny. I quite like it. So when you dodge, you roll. It's like a little kind of side flip thing. There's another thing I discovered about this game. If you hold down all 4 trigger buttons, for some reason, I don't know if it's a bug, but for some reason all the HUD interface stuff just disappears. Doesn't always work. Yes, they do. Like that. It's quite funny. Quite cool. I don't know if they did that.
Yeah, there's all sorts of little nitbits in that you can discover.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. So Angel V stopped by and said, "Awesome, thank you very much, Angel V." And Rocker Gamers says, "Hi, man. Hello, James. You alright? How's it going?"
Yeah, I'm not the only person here. You've got other people watch it as well.
Yeah, I did the same yesterday when I was streaming. I forgot I was streaming. I just kept. Well, there wasn't many people talking yesterday because it was like 4 in the morning. But
Aye.
Well, thanks for stopping by, James. Good to hear from you. James is the only person from my real life that I actually speak to on this. Nice guy. Is that your dog?
Yeah.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
Oh, he's just coughing. Because my dogs are greyhounds, so they lie on their back with their legs in the air, but...
Probably greyhounds. Oh, there's an event.
My man are completely harmless. And I do mean that very literally, that they could not harm a fly.
Yeah, it's like my dog. Just absolute wimp. Scared of her own shadow. She'd never hurt a fly.
Yeah, well, we have cats as well, and the cats are in charge around here.
Oh, Willow hates cats. She's terrified of them. Well, it's all about how you raise your pets, isn't it? That really impacts, if they're going to be friendly.
Yeah, well, all of our animals are rescues, and so it should come from, being strays or bad households or whatever. So
you always find the rescue dogs are always the best, because they're always, I guess, the most grateful, aren't they? They always appreciate things a bit more.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just sort of difficult sometimes because they struggle to adapt to, life in a home and such if they haven't lived in one ever, or at least for a long time. So it becomes difficult for them to understand what's right and what's wrong and that.
See, I worried about that when we got Willow. I thought she wouldn't blend in, but for some reason, because she came from the wilds of Serbia, but for some reason, she was toilet trained, she was just an angel, she was harmless. So it makes you assume that she probably had a home before, probably. We don't really know, but she probably had a home and got kicked out or battered or whatever, so... yeah, you don't really know. So, don't really know what her full story is, sadly.
Yeah, well, one of my dogs was a stray who lived on the streets in Ireland his entire life, and being a puppy to growing up and such for many years. But when we got him, it was pretty easy. We only had, 1 or 2 accidents, like on the car ride back here. It was several hours and such. Yeah. But he adapted to life in the house almost immediately. He got along with the others and that, and he was happy to live with the cats and that, so...
That's good.
he didn't have a problem with it really, which was, you know, amazing. But it's nice that he, you know, gets along with them and all that. But when we first got him, especially, and even now as well, the thing is he doesn't really like grass because he spent his entire life, you know, on concrete paths and such. When we first got him, he would not walk on grass at all.
I've never heard
He
of
would
that before.
he would
I've never
just
heard of
avoid it. Like he'd put his paw on it and then be freaked out by it, so then he'd just step back. So we're trying to walk around and stuff, and he'll purposely walk on the road in that because he doesn't want to step onto the grass.
that. Willow's like that with water. She hates water, like be it rain or be it, you know, a puddle, or and she won't like go into, you know, a pond or a lake or whatever. Whereas my Labrador, she was obsessed with water, so it's quite a contrast.
Well, my dogs are weird like that because they don't like having showers or anything getting it poured on them or whatever, and they hate the rain as well. But they love rolling in it. Like if we ever go to like a river or a stream or whatever or the beach and that, they'll just go and run and go and lie in the water and stuff and roll about in it.
Yeah.
So they don't like getting it on their heads from rain and such, but they love rolling in it and getting themselves plastered in mud and salty water and that. Which, you know, it's sort of weird, but whatever.
Yeah,
Guess that's just
well,
dogs.
I guess, so. Jamesy says, I'm good, and you? Yeah, great man. I'm fantastic. Can't complain at all, mate. Where did he go? There it is. And Phantom here's pretty good as well, as he says, eh? Well, I'm assuming. You sound pretty good. You sound like you're doing alright.
Yeah, it's just been so hot the past couple of days that I've just been like sweating non-stop, you know. I haven't been able to sleep under the covers for the past 3 days, so it's just so hot. Even at night, the air is just so warm from the day that, you know, it just cooks you.
We're away on purpose. I put us in another map, I forgot. Yeah, see, that's the bitch about night shift is, you know, it's nice and cool at night, but when it comes to day, when you have to sleep, it's just unbearable. It's not good at all. And then I live on a main road, so opening the window is a bit difficult as well. So, aye, we definitely need to get AC put in or something.
It's like we've got fans all across the house that are just going at full blast, and they haven't been turned off in like 5 days, and it's still, you know, way too hot.
Yeah. Well, stay on for a wee bit longer, and then I'm gonna have to finish up the stream, mate.
That's no problem.
Showered and stuff, and get ready for the
You want to
stream.
make sure you're ready for that little party of yours.
Aye, I mean, it's very casual, but it's social interaction, and it's not something I'm used to these days, so...
You will probably be a little upset if you said, sorry, I was playing with strangers on the internet, I forgot about it.
Yeah,
That's why I'm late.
to be fair, I think I'd quite rather sit and play with strangers on the internet. Although you say that, I've known you about a year and a half now, so...
No, no.
Roughly that, I think, eh? Nah, about a year, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it was because it was on one of my Skyrim videos, I believe. About, must have been just over about a year ago, so.
Aye, that was back when I was looking for ideas for characters to make, so I was typing into YouTube, just, you know, Skyrim, but on smaller channels. I was trying to stay away from the big channels. I do that quite a lot, actually, because I feel like when you look at the big channels, you don't really get, like, proper players. You just kind of get, you know... Well, you don't get, like, proper people playing the game. You just get reviews and stuff like that, so... A good way to find smaller channels on YouTube is to refine your search to videos that have released within the hour. That's what I did. So that's how I found your channel.
Yeah, but that's probably like one of the biggest problems I find with, you know, YouTube is that it's sort of it has like a disadvantage for people who have only just started and such, because they'll be put very low down on searches and stuff. So you can search a video and that, but unless you do it like specifically to like the exact letter and such, and that you may not find them until like halfway down the list or such. So it makes it so YouTubers and that need to have bigger channels and such to be shown non-recommended and things, which is obviously a problem for those who, you know, aren't big channels because they don't get many views and such. Although weirdly, one of my videos, it must have been a couple of months, nearly a year ago now as well. Weirdly, in that suddenly just, you know, I woke up one morning and it had over 200 views, and like for no reason.
What one was
And
that? 'Cause I think I remember seeing that actually. I think I remember.
Yeah, it was one of my Danganronpa videos.
That's right. I seen that. I think I had 100
It's
something
like,
when I seen it.
none
I
of
was
the
like,
others got that many, you know, it was, no other video was that popular, it's just that one video just for some reason just got 253 views or whatever it was. I think it might have been
works in mysterious ways. I think I don't really know.
Yeah, I think it might have been because of the thumbnail, though, because it had Gunther, who is like this guy who's like nearly 7 foot tall and extremely strong, and it has him picking up a huge manhole cover that weighs like tons and no one else can pick up. So I don't know whether it was that or what, but just like over a night, just exploded for some reason, and it was like super weird. And I was like, "Is that right?" Because I don't.
Well, I'm sure you're not complaining.
So,
yeah. It's funny you say that because my most popular video, I did it on a subject that was it was a really controversial game. And that video still gets more weekly views than every other video put together, just about, even the ones I just released. Like, it's just really popular, and I don't really know why. I think it's because it's like a subject that quite a lot of people are interested in. So it's like Ark Survival Evolved. Like they released a port on the Switch, and it's a terrible port. But I'd put like 700 hours into it because I do the night shifts. So
well, that's probably one of my only complaints with the Switch, because I mean, obviously being, you know, a handheld console that you can take everywhere and such, there are compromises you have to make in terms of, you know, quality of graphics and gameplay. But the problem is it makes it a much less enjoyable experience if it doesn't run properly. So while that is a sacrifice you have to make, it's quite a hefty one that takes a lot of the enjoyment out of the game, especially if they bought a game that was originally quite good.
I mean, I think I've always considered it to be a handheld. I don't think it's a console you could only have. Like, you couldn't just have a Switch if you were, you know, like a gamer, because you're missing out on so many third-party games. Everything looks a bit worse, you know. Unless you're just a Nintendo fanboy, I don't think it's a console that is any good for you. I like to have it on the side.
I think the problem is now though is a lot of games, you know, Microsoft are just going along and either buying the rights to it or paying to have it released on Xbox only for you know, a few months at least, like and such. And it's, you know, it's creating a problem because there are all those people who have, you know, PS5s and such who want to play these games, but then Microsoft either develop them or paid to have them released on Xbox, so nobody else is getting to play them, which is obviously a way for them to make more money, because then everybody buys Xbox or Microsoft computers so that they can have access to all these games. But it sort of takes the fun out of it if you've got to spend, like, you know, £1,000 on a console and such for the sake of a couple of games, just because Microsoft wants to have a monopoly on, you know, gameplay and such.
See, I think they're making a really big mistake with Bethesda now owned by Microsoft. I think not releasing Starfield, which is coming out next year, I think. They don't have any plans to release it on the PlayStation just now. PlayStation, I know it, like, PC is the most popular way to get, like, it's more popular than the consoles, but PlayStation has 3 times the player base than Xbox. Why would they not want to release it on the PlayStation? You know, it's ridiculous. So I think that'll be a big costly mistake, but you never know, I guess. We'll see.
And it's like a Scarlet Nexus, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
I was super interested in that, but again, it's, you know, Microsoft's releasing it, so it's only for Microsoft consoles and stuff. And I was like, well, I can't afford, and nor do I want to pay, you know, £1,000 for an Xbox or buy a brand new gaming computer or whatever for the sake of, you know, one game, because it just isn't really worth the price. But then, of course, I don't get to play it if I don't, sort of thing. So it's just annoying, because I get why they do it, because obviously it helps with, you know, making more money. If, you know, it's solely for them, they don't have to pay, you know, for Sony or whatever to release it on there. But then it also means all the millions of people who have PlayStations aren't buying. So you've just got to weigh out your options. Is really the cost of admission not worth, you know, all of the millions of extra, you know, copies that'll be sold if you do?
I mean, you got a lot of people in the summer that bought a Nintendo Switch for Animal Crossing. Like, a lot of people did that, and obviously now their Switches will be gathering dust, so I think that falls into the same issue, doesn't it? Like, it's not... all these kind of games, it's not long term, is it? So, yeah, definitely. But,
yeah, that's it's why I've always stuck with PlayStation, because Xboxes are great and all, but the problem is a lot of the time so many things cost extra, because with PlayStation, you know, they released free monthly games and stuff. Things are on offer all the time, like games that are usually 60, 70 quid and now, you know, £15 or whatever. So you can find great offers and stuff like that, and many things are reduced. And a lot of my friends that I know in real life have PlayStations as well. So obviously, if I had an Xbox, the few friends I have in the real world, I wouldn't be able to play with or communicate with very often.
See, I was always the opposite. My friends always had Xbox, and I always preferred PlayStation. But because all my friends had the Xbox, I ended up getting the Xbox. So I've missed out on a lot of PlayStation games over the years. But I think I'll probably do this event over here, and then I'll call it after that. But I think I'm probably one of the only people who plays mostly on PC that doesn't like playing on PC. I hate playing on PC. I think everyone goes on about the comparison between it, right? But PC is not convenient. It's so annoying. There's always something. There's always an issue. There's always an error. There's always, like, you download a game and then it doesn't work, and then you have to go and Google how to get it to work, and then you have to go and fix the scripts, and you have to do all these ridiculous little things. It's just not convenient in any way whatsoever. So.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, because I would like to get, you know, a gaming PC and such, because then obviously it means I can play, you know, just about any game released. But I'd obviously play with a controller. I wouldn't play with,
I'd do that.
You know, keyboard and mouse, because the only things I ever play with keyboard and mouse are Command and Conquer
RTS
or Total
games,
War.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, because of course it's easy to select large groups of units, move things around and stuff like that with mouse and keyboard. But when it's, you know, a first-person shooter or an RPG or anything, you cannot play with controller, because then it's like, oh, you've got to move with this, then you've got to move the mouse around to look, and then you press like left mouse trick button to attack, and it's like a million controls, and it's like E to pick things up and stuff.
Yeah.
And I just
everyone says, people say that playing shooters with the keyboard and mouse is better, but I think you have to have been brought up playing it that way, because, you know, my muscle memory, my comfort level is controller, you know, so were I to play a shooter with a keyboard and mouse, like you said, it'd be nearly impossible, so, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like, I mean, playing like Call of Duty Cold War, on multiplayer and stuff, like, whenever I played a match, I was usually in the top 3, and I came first a lot, because I'm just so used to it that my reflexes were better, and I knew exactly what to do. So then if I suddenly switched over to PC, I would miss all my shots, because like the sensitivity of the mouse and aiming and such would just completely throw me off.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's gotten to the point where, you know, I'm good with a controller, but I can't play with anything other than one now.
I quite like playing my Skyrim with the keyboard and mouse. I think that's one of the very few games like that I quite like playing with the mouse. But
well, one other thing advantage about PC, you can get extra mods.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous.
As well, because I do enjoy playing games, obviously, when they're, you know, at the original just base game and such with no mods.
Yeah.
But after you've done that for several years or whatever, you know, it's sort of difficult to find a reason to play when you've done everything there is to do.
The first mod I ever downloaded for anything was for Medieval Total War 2. They had a Lord of the Rings mod, which completely changed like the game and turned it into Lord of the Rings, and it was the best thing ever. Like, I was just obsessed with it. Like, all the units, all the voice acting, everything. It was incredible. I didn't know things like that existed. So, and then you see like all the Skyrim mods and everything. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy how talented modders are actually, and you know, a lot of them are on console.
The first mod I ever downloaded for anything, I believe, would have been the Shockwave mod for Command & Conquer Generals. Well, because Command & Conquer was probably one of the first games I ever played. I have the first Decade edition, and I used to play it like every day for hours on end. So I've completed every mission, done all of the challenges and everything. But the Shockwave mod basically allows you to. It adds in new commanders for the factions, so you get another, you know, commander with new abilities, buildings, and units and such. It adds new generals challenges, and it changes like different maps and adds all sorts of stuff to the game. So it was made by obviously fans and such, but it makes it feel like an actual DLC you would buy to a game, but it's, you know, free. So it adds so much to the game, and it's enjoyable. And then there was obviously Rise of the Reds and stuff, which added in new factions and stuff. So it's just a game I played for so long that it's nice to just be able to add something extra or just change it up a little.
You've just said Skyrim in a nutshell for me. I've been playing it for 10 years, the mods only make it replayable, so yeah. I mean, they're recreating Oblivion with the Skyrim engine. Modders, it's amazing, you know, they're remaking an entire game. They've been at it for a while, mind you, but, you know, it's due to release in the next year or so.
Yeah, that's why when I, you know, play Skyrim on the channel, I always, like, had mods and stuff. In that, and it's, I mean, yes, it means I don't get achievements, so I only have like 7% of the trophies for Skyrim.
Same,
because, you know, I use mods all the time, which disable trophies. But it's, you know, it's worth it because I've made it so it feels more lifelike. Like the carriages and stuff cost more because, you know, it's a war on, it's dangerous. The streets are now lit with lamps and stuff. There's better signage. The paths are now,
more
you know,
foliage, everything,
and stuff.
It's ridiculous, yeah. It's
and then also I had it so that all the holds had unique skins for their guards, because of course they all wear the same outfit.
Yeah. Oh, shit, wait a minute. Oh crap. I think I just accidentally booted Phantom from the chat there. Get him back in to see why. Rocker Gamer. Thanks for the emotes, mate. Appreciate it. Well, I hope you're having a good day, Jamesy. Wait, I'm just going to quickly invite Phantom again. I just went and left him by accident. Didn't mean that. I'll say bye. Don't want to be too rude. Sorry, Phantom.
The problem I had was that I died so much when using mods that, you know, improve the gameplay, which I thought was fun. So I'd play on an easy difficulty, but the mods themselves would make the game feel like it was on hard, because enemies would spawn at higher level, they'd be more difficult to battle and all that. So it just...
It does, yeah, it makes it more challenging, and then it means that when you die, it means more. You know, you don't just load. You know, I've got a mod where it's a death alternative mod, and you know it completely. I'm talking to myself now. Yeah, you know.
Let us speak about
There we are. I don't know what happened there, the party just crashed. Sorry, yeah, like I don't know what happened there, the party just crashed there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ah well. Anyway, I'm gonna call it that anyway, so yeah, I'll
Yeah, well, you enjoy your little casual party.
yeah, cheers. It's just my partner's mum's house, so just food and let the dogs run about and maybe a drink or two, but nothing exciting. So it'd be nice, it'd be good. So,
Yeah, you enjoy that then.
We'll do, man, and you take care, and I'll be over to check out your gameplay pretty soon. What you got planned for today? You doing one today, aye?
Yeah, I'll be streaming Wasteland 3 tonight, and I'll maybe upload another video along with it tonight as well.
Oh, cool.
But I'll definitely be streaming. So.
Alright, man. Well, if what time you thinking of streaming? Just like
11, 12-ish.
If I'm up, I'll stop by, because as I said, we're away on holiday tomorrow. But if I'm up, I'll be sure to stop by. But I can't promise, obviously. But either way, you enjoy.
Yeah, well, there's no rush.
Yeah. Right. Well,
Anyway,
have a good one.
see you later.
See you, man. Take care. Right, and then thanks to Phantom, that was good that he stopped by as well. See, we've had 3 different people on in the last 2 days. That's good. Anyway, I'm going to call it that because I need to go get showered, I need to go and get ready for my day. It's been quite a good gameplay, been quite enjoyed today. I've noticed Warframe is about, which is another really good free-to-play game that I've not actually covered on the channel before, but it's going cross-play and cross-save. Don't know when, but at some point soon. So if that's the case, I'll probably get right back into that again, because you can play it on the Switch, you can play it on the PC, Xbox, whatever. The only thing that was putting me off was I couldn't play with my friends because it wasn't crossplay. But now I can, so I'm going to look back into that again. But anyway, yeah, I think this is a perfect place to end the stream. I've got a lot done today, and yeah, and I'll just close this off. Right, folks, see you later, thank you.